Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. I'm on the Shadowlands Alpha, and I'm going to be playing through the Horde New Exiles Restarting Zone. But I want to play through it because I've never done before, and I also want to play through the rogue aspect to see if there's anything new that was added. Last time I played through this, there was a druid quest line that I've never made a video for, just did it for my own personal experience. And here I want to play through the rogue, see how different it is, and kind of show off some of the features that are to be expected if you're a new player that's going to be playing in Shadowlands. Now I wanted to start at the very beginning. I made my character. I normally make like an undead character when it comes to rogues, but I decided to go with Blood Elf because might as well. I usually try to avoid Blood Elves because too many people play Blood Elves, let's be honest. But let's try the introduction and see what's it like. Oh, there's music. Alright, hopefully the sound will be good enough here. Oh goodness, lack of eyes is a little bit weird. Next we'll spar with Throg. Alright Throg, let's spar. So far the introduction is really basic, but I guess if you've never played World of Warcraft before, it's maybe like somebody would let maybe... Oh, he jumps around. Oh, okay, so at least they're teaching you like the basics, always face your enemy. I guess this would be different maybe for casters. And there it is, first ability. Incredible. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can speed raise this other guy. Find Warlord Brekka. I think that was supposed to be a story. The Stormwell or Melmus. Oh, this looks insane. The cool undead are still missing hands. That's okay. Is it still fighting him? I think this man might be struggling. Okay, that looks still a little bit janky. Recover first aid kits from Murloc.
Recover our supplies, but don't fight too many Murlocs at once. They're dangerous in packs.
I think that would be a very useful advice if this was vanilla WoW. What I'm thinking though is with the Murloc quest here, like when it comes to a brand new player seeing this stuff for the first time, this wouldn't be a bad advice. So for Horde and Alliance, I believe the Horde and Alliance are actually going to have mostly the same beginnings in terms of the Murloc quest, but there will be slight alterations. You really got to give Blizzard the credit on the zone. I mean, this looks like islands, a little bit of like Warlords of Draenor here, and a little bit of Legion combined together. And it looks beautiful. Reach level 3 pretty quickly. How... has this always been this fast? I feel like I'll get to level 10 way too fast, but maybe there'll be a lot of traveling in between. And you can use starting gear, as you can see with Starter Hunter. He's using the bike, so if you have heirlooms, you will be able to use them. Some of the stuff is available in the alpha. It's kind of interesting how the quest has you use first aid to heal allies, but what if they change it so that you actually learn first aid as a profession? I think that would have been more useful. I mean, I know it's a quest, I just... maybe getting players to use professions might be better.
You three, search for more survivors. Recruit, you and I will push forward.
Okay, she's just gonna run in circles around me.
Once
How you doing, man? How are you? You be careful, man.
Probably shouldn't have her saying things while she's chilling.
she's my daughter. Nothing could keep me from her. And as a soldier of the Horde, she knows we leave no one behind.
Okay, so Brekka's daughter is somewhere on this island, which is a little different than that of Alliance. Let me butcher some goats and porcupine. Man, this looks so good, Legion-like. You know what I mean?
Like throw, no like fight, only throw.
Only throw. So is he gonna throw me places? Can you throw me back? Sure, throw me back to my friends. That's cool. Later, Jokar. Here we are. Cool. Cooking. I wish they actually made you use profession for cooking instead of making it a quest. Wouldn't that be cooler? I think it'd be so much better if they actually prepared you with professions. First aid, cooking, and they taught you professions.
Recruit. Quillbor pose a far greater threat than Murlocs. You must be ready to face them in battle. Your next lesson begins now.
Okay. Abilities proven against Warlord Grimax. What am I supposed to do? This is stealth? Oh, cheap shot. Okay.
Sinister Strike builds up your combo points. You have at least 3 combo points. Use Eviscerate now.
You probably should do it at 5 combo points, but okay.
Good. Eviscerate deals more damage with every combo point. Use it again, but this time with 4 combo points. You have at least 4 combo points. Time to use Eviscerate. Well done. Eviscerate spends all of your combo points. You're at 5 combo points. Use Eviscerate to finish this. Enough. You're ready to fight the Quillboar. Now we rescue our brethren.
I feel like this was not nearly as cool as the mage one, because the mage had to use Nova and moving around enemies and trying to frostbolt and trying to keep away. But with rogues, I guess all you get is Sinister Strikes and combo points, so I guess it would be simple. Oh, sprint? Oh, hell yeah. Now I can just move around the battlefield just a little bit faster. I like it. I like how they're giving rogues certain abilities like sprint. And I believe interrupt should be available, yeah, literally in the next level. This is definitely a different experience than like your classic World of Warcraft. Blizzard is trying to kind of reimagine our classes as they are in the new light.
You will be our next sacrifice.
I really like the voice acting added to these guys. It just adds a little bit extra to that experience. Upheaval, move. They really should give you like, hey, you're about to get hit with a upheaval. You should move. Like this guy should probably let you know. Oh, this empty area right here is gorgeous looking. This is probably one of the coolest sights I've ever seen. Look at this. Oh, this is a little different than the Alliance and Horde. On the Alliance, you actually do get to enlarge a boar. On the Horde, I guess you turn the enlarger into a weapon and then you just fire off at the enemies down below. That's kind of cool. This guy kind of hurts. I'm just ever so slightly ahead of him in health. There we go.
Ogre. Let's check on Shuja.
Mother, I tried to stop the ogres on my own. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will... It's already begun. They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon.
Then we must take action. Remember that when we band together, the Horde can conquer any challenge. We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Loktar Ogar!
I really like these camera scenes. They're very cinematic. I think that really adds to the experience. I like that a lot. Holy, that's so good. That's actually so good. And that's an upgrade. I got some bracers. A Rogue's End. First expedition's rogue found. Wait, oh, okay, so these I guess are side quests, but I should do the main quest as well. There's a rogue from the first expedition somewhere in the island. Goes by Grizza. Oh. Oh lord. You're gonna need 3 withering hemlocks. I'll show how to make some potent poisons. Bring me some hemlocks. Make sure the bear doesn't get close to you when you pick on things. Get a lot of noise.
Glad I could help.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to see if I can get around. So this kind of gives you a bit of this old school feel of how rogues kind of had to do some of their poisons back in vanilla. Could you even find the ingredients just around the world for poisons? You couldn't really. I mean, you had a vendor that you would just buy the ingredients from and make the poisons. But wouldn't it be cool if rogues actually had to go and gather ingredients? I mean, I think it would be really cool. You go out and you look for ingredients and you make all these different potions and poisons to put on your weapons to fight a variety of enemies. I think it'd be cool thematically, but I don't think it'll be that good from like a functionality perspective. So I totally understand that. And there goes the instant poison.
Be good.
And kill Goruk. Okay. Instant poison cast. Here we are. And now we get to slay our first enemy. I will take it. Goruk the tough? You look so tiny though. You're not that tough. Most damage healing can be removed with instant poison. Oh no. Instant healing. Okay, I removed it with the poison. That's cool. He's so tiny. I never seen an ogre this small. I mean, he's still taller than me, but pretty tiny compared to the other ogres. You cheat. I mean, I am a rogue. That was kind of nifty. I was thinking maybe there will be a cool quest where you gotta sneak around these enemies and then ambush a guy at the very end of the experience. I think that'd be cool, but you know, maybe this is still something Blizzard can do at a later time, like a work in progress. But it'd be cool if they were to teleport you into like your own instance, whereas rogue you gotta sneak past enemies, not get detected, and slay the main target. I think that would be super cool thematically. Ogre transformation. Let's do it.
Now act like an ogre and get us inside.
Don't speak.
Okay.
Just smile and wave. The dumber you look, the better.
Perfect.
More sacrifices. Go to cooking pit. Wave at Gorgoth. Show what you got.
Keep moving. See if we can learn anything about the ritual.
What do we have here? All the sacrifices we thought we lost.
Type/wave.
Take them to the back. We'll seal them with the ward stones like we did their leader. It is time to complete the ritual atop the Citadel. Then all will bow before us.
Okay. But he's sucking in his thumb. He is sucking in his thumb while sleeping. Also, Ogre Chef. I like his little hat. He's wearing on like the top of his horn. Type dance in the cooking area optional. Wait, I missed an optional quest line? No. I have to.
This one got some moves. You good.
This is awesome. I like that.
I said act like an ogre, not dance like one.
That's awesome. That's cool. I almost missed a little cute little quest thingy. Cute little questicle there. That was definitely worth coming back for. Definitely worth. Okay, so I gotta find 4 stones. Ward stones for free, a leader. Destroy catapults and kill a couple ogres. Man, I danced with those guys. I danced with those ogres. I really don't want to kill them anymore. But I like they gave me slice and dice. I was thinking to myself, like, this questing experience missing slice and dice. Maybe they should give you slice and dice a little bit early because I have so many common points, and I mean, using eviscerate is cool, but really wants to use slice and dice. There we go.
I don't have a
Oh, that's so much faster. Hell yes. Oh, dude, that looks so cool as a rogue now. Man, the small little progression you did here in the starting zone. Oh, it looks great. Plus, being a rogue, you can just kind of get through all the mobs very, very easily. I appreciate that. All right, 1 stone, 2nd stone, and 3rd stone. And now we've rescued an ally. Got my things, but we must end this ogre's ritual. I got gloves. Awesome. Good mog. Well met. Big quest complete. Complete the dungeon Darkmaul Citadel. Use the group finder to enter dungeon Darkmaul Citadel. Okay, so I could be here for hours. Wait. No tanks or healers needed. It's only DPS need. Wait, whoa. Did I do this by myself? I think they made it so that you can actually do this dungeon solo. Or you can do this dungeon with other people if they're queuing. It looks like I am gonna do this solo. I have Shuja and I have Warlord Grimax with me.
Ogres focused on me while you strike them down.
Okay, so I guess you get a bit of experience. Maybe Grimax is gonna be the healer. Shuja is gonna be healer. I think the Warlord is gonna be the tank. But we actually don't have tank specs here, so I guess you don't really need healers or tank specs. You just need certain classes that could do this. So they're gonna aggro him. Wait, you're a priest? Not a Magha orc priest? Probably should have been a shaman, but okay. So this is the first mini boss, and he has a couple of mechanics where there's an interrupt mechanic and a frontal mechanic. I think Blizzard should maybe add an NPC that yells out, "Watch out, he's about to interrupt, stop casting." And another NPC is like, "Watch out, he's about to do a frontal, move out of the way." Just something so your average WoW player at least gets some sort of a notifier before they eventually download DBM, which will tell you, well, basically the same thing. Whoa! I got a mace. It's my first blue. No way. Oh man, definitely gonna up. That's an upgrade right there. Ooh, this outside area looks really cool. Ooh.
You will not stop the ritual. Not
This looks
after all
amazing.
we have done.
Alright, we'll stop Gorgoth anywhere we can. Is he gonna raise a dragon? Oh no, he's attackable. Alright, let's do it.
Darkmaul will destroy you all.
Strike now for the Horde.
We'll get a fatty interrupt in there. We'll go for a slice and dice, Belfracial, just so we can get ourselves some extra energy to work with.
We will be the final sacrifice.
Oh man,
Completing the ritual. Did we
that would do it.
stop him?
Oh no, we didn't.
Lakar Ogar! Victory or death!
Oh. Alright, fighting dragon. Breath. This is where it should teach you all the dragon mechanics. Don't stand in front of the breath. Okay, can I stand behind the tail? Will he tail swipe me? Please do the dragon things. Please do the big tail swipe. Wing buffet, so it looks like a frontal. Okay, no, it's AoE. Do the dragon thing. Do the tail swipe. Please do it. Punish me. This is what WoW should do. Okay, just gonna do the breath attack and the buffet. That's not bad. Visually amazing, but not a challenging fight. I would have loved if there was a bit of challenge to it. Like the very first time you play. Or at least make it feel like you're getting close to losing it. And there we go. Level 10, we got a decrepit dragon scale cape. What is it? Decrepit dragon scale drape. That's cool. We have apprentice riding. We can now choose a spec if we wish. Or we could not choose a spec and stay the initial rogue, and I guess that could be the way that you would play through the way that you could play through kind of like what's the word? Iron Man it. Gunshim. We're gonna go Outlaw though. We're gonna choose our spec. Gain a few more abilities from it. Beautiful. What else do we get? Pistol shot? Yes, please. Mastery? Unlock that fast? Huh. I guess that's kind of cool. And that's going to be mostly the experience for the starting zone as a Horde on the Exile's Reach. This was definitely a cool experience. It's very similar to that of Alliance with just a few minor things changed, like the faction and the characters that you have. I would have liked to have maybe something extra unique as a Horde player and as Alliance player. Maybe a bit more exposition on the whole, you know, Blood and Thunder, Lakar Ogar thing for the Horde, and maybe like the Valiance of the Alliance, or something along those lines. I think that would have been really cool and unique, especially for a player who is just getting into World of Warcraft. If, let's say, they're trying it out for the first time in Shadowlands, I think it would be cool to give a bit of extra exposition and really push into the whole roleplay-ish element of what an RPG could be. I know we're not, you know, in the same old classic World of Warcraft. A lot of the RPG elements of this game, some would say, have gone by the wayside, but I think it'd be cool for Blizzard to still make an attempt nonetheless. After you begin the whole Exile's Reach and complete it, then you're sent to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar. I'm gonna guess you sent to Stormwind for the Alliance. It would be weird if they didn't. And they have you run through the whole, getting around the city, utilizing the guards, certain professions, getting your mount speed up and running ASAP, and they finally give you a character to chase after that doesn't run at a snail's pace. So I thought that was very enjoyable to experience overall. So I gotta say, this is actually a pretty good intro experience. And from someone who played the game for a while, you know, I've been around the block. For me, the intro experience like this just doesn't really do anything extra or special. But for someone who's brand new, I think this could be good. It teaches you the basics of playing your class without too hand-holdy. I guess I almost expect for a brand new player to have a bit more hand-holdiness to it, but it gives you the basics and then just kind of throws you in there into the deep. So that's pretty cool. It's not the most challenging experience. I would have liked for it to be more challenging, but I'm someone who enjoys a challenge. That's why I Mythic Raid, but I also recently been playing a bit of classic WoW in my free time, leveling a rogue, and the challenge of leveling there versus challenge of leveling in the current WoW. I mean, it's just two different games altogether. So it is something that I would have liked to see, but I don't think that Blizzard is going to be heading in that direction, which is fine. They want more people to check out the game, which is cool. At the end of the questing experience, the game kind of throws you right into Battle for Azeroth, so I thought that was very interesting how my main character, or I guess anyone's main character, ventured to BC and slay Illidan, and then went to Northern fighting the Scourge. Then there was Cataclysm, Pandalands, and you went heaven and hell to go into outer space and different planets in Argus. And then you head into Battle for Azeroth to tackle this new conflict of Alliance and Horde, while this character basically just went to an island expedition, killed some ogres, hung around, and then is heading straight into the deep of the Alliance and Horde conflict. But that's going to be part of the way the Blizzard is going to allow you to have different experiences for quests, and playing through and questing as a new player through Battle for Azeroth will at least get you caught up to the story that leads into Shadowlands, you know, introduces Sylvanas as a key figure, the Alliance and Horde, problems. I don't think it'll do maybe enough in order to give you the whole overarching idea, but I think somebody might be able to get the gist of it and head into the next expansion with a little bit extra understanding, I guess. So from that perspective, I can definitely see why Blizzard would go about doing this. I thought it was really cool, a very unique experience, honestly, gorgeous zone, and it was fun. It's a breath of fresh air, and it's something that I definitely will do for a couple of my characters one time or another. But I think going to older questing areas, just starting from the original spot where you start in, and then going for, let's say, full heirloom setup and heirloom mount, and then just kind of trying to get through quests that way, might be the fastest. Hell, maybe people will just start jumping into dungeons, or they'll find other benefits in Shadowlands in the future in order to kind of speed boost their characters, but I guess time will tell when that happens. However, this is cool. I thought it was a great story opening. I thought for rogues it was really cool, but I wish that Blizzard maybe introduced you different type of story rogue quests. I like the one with poisons, where you can use poisons in order to disable this ogre's self-healing and be able to defeat him. But it would have been cool if maybe they gave you a quest to sneak past enemies and pickpocket the keys out of this one guy, the guard that's sleeping, and then sneak over and rescue an ally through a jail cell or something. But that's also, I guess, we need to go out of the way and do those type of quests for every one of the classes, but I thought it would have been really, really cool. Maybe they should do something similar here, just do something simple like an ogre has a key and one of your allies needs help, and you sneak in and rescue a rogue by pickpocketing the enemy. I thought it would have been more flavorful, although pickpocketing it isn't a regular ability for you to use. Instead, the game decides to teach you instant poison, maintain your poisons at all times. Poisons are helpful, and I think that's useful. I would have still preferred personally if there was a bit more flavor stuff to it. But that's going to be the Horde introductory to the Exile's Reach. A beautiful zone and breath of fresh air for the starting zones. I think this is going to be great for any new player, but even if you're someone who played the game before, definitely give this zone a try. It's probably going to be very hectic with so many people trying out the experience, and I think it would have been cool if maybe you could do a war mode version of this, where you could fight the Alliance and Horde one another, maybe for experience. But either way, it was a well put together experience. It's still in the alpha, so there's still work in progress, but I thought the voice acting was good, the camera work, the scenes were great, and overall, it was awesome. Definitely a good addition by Blizzard in the next expansion of Shadowlands. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Let me know what you think about the introductory zone for the Horde and to the Exile's Reach, and what you think of the quest lines. Is it something you are interested in at least doing once or twice, or maybe a couple times on your characters? Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see all of you guys in another video.